Alright guys, as you can see by the title of the video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make one awesome grilled cheese sandwich. So, let me get the t-shirt here. Alright, first off, what you need to use is some butter. But, I prefer the 48% vegetable oil with 0 grams trans fat. Yeah. Let me sit that back there. Okay. Now, you're gonna use about a tablespoonful of butter. Okay. Alright. Now you want to get your bread. Go ahead and get you plenty of slices out. Alright, let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna make 2 sandwiches. Alright, I've got my bread. What you want to do, go ahead and cut your, I use a electric eye. You just put your oven or whatever on high, because you want to get that butter nice and melted quickly. So now what you want to do is you want to get your butter and put a little bit of butter in there and butter one side of your bread. Okay. While you're doing that, this slice is going to go butter side down, so you want to flip it over from this side. Here's the butter, and you want to put it down. Alright. The butter in the pan is just strictly so it remains non-stick. That's going to butter the pan up, and that's the only time you're going to have to butter the pan. Okay. You want to do the same on your other piece. And you want to do all your pieces of bread like this. But, I'll show you in a minute. Get the butter on one side of each piece of bread. Okay. Now that you got that piece of bread buttered, I'll set that off to the side here on a nice clean surface. Take your cheese, sliced cheese, regular old sliced cheese, I've got the cheap stuff here. The package is ripped up a little bit, but that's okay. Now, this one goes butter side up, so when you flip it, you flip over and you don't burn your toast on each side. Okay? Alright, so it should look like that. So set that back down there. Alright. Grab a spatula. And I like to use this for bread. Like a flat spatula, one without beaver holes in it. Okay, we got that sitting down there. Alright, so now that that's heated up, let me check this. So we got a nice 4 minutes and 36. Okay, we're good. Let's set that back up here, like that. Now you can start to hear it sizzle a little bit. Alright. Now we're done with the butter. Well, I'm not done with the butter. I gotta butter the rest of my bread, so that they don't burn. Okay, that one's buttered. Buttered. Alright, so this should be right at ready to flip. We're gonna, the way you check that is you'll grab the top bun and then you'll look at the cheese. Let me show you. Okay, and you'll look at the cheese and you'll see it's not quite melted yet. So once you're not able to lift the bread off easily without the cheese sticking, once the cheese sticks to the bread when you lift it, then it's ready to flip. What I like to do is I'll take and I'll press down just a little bit, and then just a little bit, not too much, because you don't want to burn your bread. I'm done with the butter now. That's going to go and sink, and this butter can go up. And what makes this better than regular is that butter has 48% vegetable oil and 0 grams trans fat. So yeah, I think that is what makes the flavor better, and it's more healthier for you. So I'm just gonna give that a little shake there, get the butter around the pan. Is there a reason why that's purple in the camera? That must be the way I'm looking at it. I don't know. But if it's purple, my bad. Alright, so we're gonna check our cheese here and see if it's melted. Well, see, it's melted. That's gonna hold together. You want the cheese a little melted so it'll actually hold together and won't fall apart when you flip it. This one's kind of browned, but that's okay because the butter and the brown it tastes different. I mean, it's totally different. Now the other side, of course, I'm not gonna brown for as long. It doesn't taste burnt. And I'll make another one and I'll show you. I'll do a little bit better on the next one. But I cooked a little different this time than I usually do. And that bread got flipped over. That's okay. Now this is ready for a plate. Let's see. There we go. It's on a plate now. Alright. For the next one. Recall in the beginning. Where's the phone? Oh. Hello? Yes, she is. She's right outside. Give me just a minute. I'll go get her for you. Mama! Phone! Phone! She said she'll be here in a second, okay? Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. if you bared with me through the video, thank you. Like I said, the butter was just to keep the pan non-stick, and it still got liquid in it, and that's gonna still keep it non-stick. I'm just protecting this high dollar cookware here. Alright, plus you have butter on your bun, so it's not gonna be as bad. And I just do it like that. And this one you gotta be quick. This one you gotta be quick with, because it's already hot, and the pan's already hot.
How are you?
And then you just want to be quick with your second one. Okay? Now this one's going to take a while. This is where it gets difficult, because you got to flip it real quick so you don't burn your bottom piece of bread. Okay? We just want to flip it one time and see, sometimes that happens. Now since the cheese isn't melted, you can actually fix this. The cheese ain't quite melted yet, and this bun's very hot. This piece of bread's very hot. I keep calling it bun for some reason, I don't know why. Alright, so we're done with the cheese and the stuff, and we can put it back. Alright. See, that's what that's supposed to look like. This one got a little bit too done, but I'll eat that one, and I'll give this one to my mom. Okay. Alright. There we go. That was. Now we just gotta wait for our cheese to melt. And
what are you doing?
Now you just wait for your cheese to melt so you can flip it again. Which I'll show you. It's nice and melted. It's nice and melted. And so it's gonna stick together well. So what we do is I'll press it down just a little bit to get the cheese to stick to the bread just a little bit better, and we'll flip it one more time and let it cook for about a minute or so. See, there we go. That's a nice looking grilled cheese there. That's going to be delicious. Okay, since that's been on there for another minute, we'll go ahead and flip it off onto a plate. And I'll show you the end results there. See, that bun got a little bit smashed up there. That's okay. I somewhat fixed it there. Alright. And there you go. That's how you make a grilled cheese. So, yep. Bye bye.